Let's get ready to rumble! I wanted that to be so much more epic. It stinks that, you know, my voice has got that raspy, coarse, like, bug, you know, something's wrong, something's in my throat kind of thing going on. What's up, everybody? How you doing? I am your host to tonight's show. I am Indy Pro Star, coming at you live this evening with some Tekken 7. As part of our Nintendo and Friends month, I never did figure out where Tekken came from. Gray, what's up, dude? How you doing? All I know is that it was on there. And then I was even more annoyed to find out, like, I was like, what was the first wheel spin of the month? Because I thought we were having a good month. You know, we were having a lot of fun and everything else. And it was Castlevania 3. So then I'm over here going, well, man, it is certainly rigged that right after this game, it's supposed to be Castlevania Bloodlines. So I'm like, man, this Nintendo wheel just didn't want me to play anything but Castlevania this month, did it? You know, 5 minutes of Donkey Kong, and that was it. You get a little bit of a break. You get to play Donkey Kong. Okay, back to Castlevania. Alright, Tekken 7. I'm going to try to position myself a little bit further away from my monitor. But I got to be near the mic. Because if I'm over here looking at them, you're probably not going to hear me. So one of the things I wanted to do is... I gotta move my camera because I'm gonna be, from your perspective, I'm gonna be staring off in the wrong direction here. So if I move myself over here, look at it, now it looks like I'm looking at the game itself, right? So, okay. One of the things I wanted to do was play Castlevania Symphony of the Night so I can learn how to randomize or at least get the concept of the game, so maybe one day possibly randomize it. So given that I landed on another Castlevania and I'm in progress with Symphony, I figure we'll just go ahead and change out Bloodlines, executive decision. The order's on my desk, I signed off on it, I sent it off. We're gonna change, we're gonna veto Bloodlines and go with Symphony. Let's do the story mode. As always, I'll do normal. I don't know anything about Tekken. Is it a good story? I mean, I have not played Tekken in over 30 years, 20, at least 20 years.
My son a few years back. Scribbled on it were the words, "I love you." I was so happy.
It says, "I love you, Dad." Why don't you read the whole thing?
At the time, I believed that love was all anyone needed. For some years now, I've been investigating a certain father and son, and I managed to get a hold of the first letter the boy wrote to his father. It said, "Father, one day, I will tear you to pieces."
My son said that to me before too. Is this an origin storyline? He was just mad that I grounded him though. How does this tie in with like Akuma? Okay. Left punch, right punch, left kick, right kick. Ooh. You can execute the 4 preset moves by holding the assist button and then pressing a punch or kick. So LB, like that, or like that. Oh, I see. Drag it uppercut. Leaping so. Oh! You know, normally I just ground my kid. I don't take his life away. If this is a story game, and again, I apologize, I didn't know. I haven't played Tekken forever. But if it has a story kind of like Mortal Kombat or whatever, then we'll play the story. To be fair, dude threw his grandson off a cliff. Like, what are you spoiling the game for me, dude? Like, I just saw that. Or is that how all Tekkens start? Because that'd be badass if, like, you see that same cutscene every single time. Like Tekken 6, you get thrown off a cliff. Tekken 7, you get thrown off a cliff. Tekken 8, you get thrown off a cliff. I think that'd be kind of badass. Remember when I got thrown off a cliff? Well, here I come again, mofo. Sonya Blade. The Claw's looking for Inspector Gadget as we speak.
As leader of the Mishima Zaibatsu, Jin Kazama plunged the world into war. He sent the human race to hell, all so he could save it. Fear and hatred enveloped the globe, filling it with despair. Just as Jin predicted, Earth's despair awoke Azazel, an ancient beast sealed deep underground because of its threat to humanity. Jin defeated Azazel in battle and saved the planet.
Azazel.
But could the world really be considered saved? The war that Jin began has now evolved into a battle between the Mishima Zaibatsu and G Corporation. One which has kept the wheels of turmoil spinning day after day. It's winner take all, and the prize is world domination. Jin, the one who started everything, has gone missing in the Middle East. His whereabouts remain unknown, but his disappearance has tipped the scales in G-Corp's favor.
エリア E2031 にて救難信号を受信。国連軍のヘリからと思われます。
我々が数日前まで当初を捜索していたエリアの近くです。
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
了解。近隣の町もチェックさせます。
I feel like this is a straight fighting game, if I remember correctly. Whereas Marvel and Capcom have the superpowers, and Mortal Kombat kind of has like ninja-based power.
陣を失った財閥が混乱する様子が手に取るようにわかるわい。
Danny Rand comes back to the Rand Corporation.
If there were demons in this world, what form would they take? The answer to that question still eludes me. That day, I was reporting from a battlefield, gathering news about the war to bring to the world. When I headed back to the barracks, a message was waiting for me. I was dumbstruck. How could my hometown have come under attack? When I returned, nothing was as I remembered. The roads used to be quiet, hardly a car in sight. But now tanks and armored vehicles line the streets like an iron wall. Though it was noon, a thick fog of ash enveloped the sky in darkness.
I was just asked to come downstairs, so
The burning ground,
as soon as I can. Can I pause it here? I can't. All right. Give me a second. I need to go see what's going on, and then I will be right back, and we'll pick up there. Is that Matt? I have no clue who Matt is. I know the game's kind of quiet. Sorry. Oh, Matt Mercer. Is that Matt Mercer? It's not him. Okay, so you've looked it up.
To air.
Like, check.
The place I once called home was now just an ashen field. And streets echoed with the memories of playing children and delivery trucks. Everyone
It does sound like him, doesn't it?
lost to the past. That day, my old life ended, and a new one began. In my loneliness and despair, a hatred grew inside me.
Forward a little bit.
遺跡周辺は全て捜索しました
There we go.
生体反応はなしやはり当主はもう
G 社の攻撃も激化しております。
当主が不在の今いち早く体制を整えねば
It's Leon from Resident Evil 4. Let's assume I know who you're talking about. That's cool.
Who's there?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
What are you doing? Catch him, quick!
Initiate Stormtrooper protocol.
Here!
That's why I go to karate every night. One day I will learn to block missiles.
What a pain in the neck.
You know, if I ever land on, say, the Injustice series, the win condition will be to beat the story. So I think if this has a story, it will be a similar win condition. Beat the
これ
story.
だけか。わしの出迎えにしては少々物足りんの。
Never bring a gun to a karate fight. Oh! You just lost your flawless victory.
Fight
Oh, I get to fight multiple of them. I kind of like that. Of course, they don't fight at all. So, is there a... So, are these like my special weapons? I mean, like... Like, hold the LB button and take the cheap way out. Is there a block? How do I block? Nothing? Is it back? I'm trying to figure out how to block. So I'm gonna let him hit me. Oh, you're that guy, huh? Of course you are. I forgot Tekken. You can. Is Tekken the one where you can jump and then do that, like the fist down? Ah, okay. So that's why Tekken popped up on the Nintendo wheel. All right. So Tekken's the one where you don't block, but you side scroll off.
What do you want now, Heihachi Mishima?
知れたこと財閥を取り戻しに来たに決まっておろう
Rage arts can be performed with a touch of a button. Well, that didn't do anything. Nice, okay. I just ran her over, and I think I'm remembering the game now. I think I played Tekken 1. Ooh. What's the game where the guy was laying down flat on the floor and you can jump and do a hammer fist to his body and did like double damage? I can't remember that fighting game. I want to say it was PS1. You gotta appreciate the confidence.
Jin が消息不明である今、三島財閥を立て直せるのはわしを置いて他におるまい。
I guess. Fine.
貴様には早速働いてもらうぞ。久しぶりだな、全世界の諸君。
Oh, he dresses up nice.
いる意味がわかるか。いいよ。三島財閥は再び我が手に戻った。ということはもうわかるであろう。全世界の格闘家たちに次ぐザ・キング・オブ・アイアンフィストトーナメントの開催をここに宣言する。
Excuse me, sir. Just now, Heihachi
知ってい
Mishima.
る。平八。やはり生きていたか。
Why on earth would you want to hold a tournament now, like this?
説明は後じゃ。出立の準備をせい。おたわたするな。見ておれ。間もなくすべての部隊が整う。
I found myself staying in a cheap hotel. Reports on the hellish war never let up. News of Heihachi's return to the Mishima Zaibatsu had sent shockwaves across the globe, and the announcement of the King of Iron Fist tournament flooded the airwaves day and night. But none of that mattered to me. From my drab room, I just stared up at the moonlit sky, looking for a ray of hope. The concept of evil seemed so vague. Who torched my hometown? The Mishima Zaibatsu? Or was it G Corporation? With the war submerged in chaos, who could tell? In the darkness, a fellow reporter visited me and offered me a ray of hope in the form of an expose on G Corporation. G Corp were at war with the Mishima Zaibatsu, and it appeared that they had the public on their side. People believed that the Zaibatsu had started the war, so it was only natural that they saw G Corp as their saviors. However, my reporter friend came into my hotel and, barely able to contain his excitement, presented me with the picture. It revealed G Corp's true colors, which conflicted with their public image. The picture shed light on the incident that had occurred only a few months earlier.
Turn that down a little bit. Axe kick. Oh, Jack? What does that mean? That was fun. Revenge.
この代償はきっちり払ってもらうぞ。
It all started with an explosion in the heart of the Mishima estate. At the time, the media reported it as an unfortunate accident. But when strange truths began to come to the light, things didn't appear quite so clear-cut. After the explosion came the deaths of a number of G Corporation's
The chapters are really fast in this game, huh?
newspapers put it down to a coincidence, a series of tragic occurrences. But the truth was far more sinister. In reality, an attempt by G Corporation to take out one of their own had failed, and the man they had targeted came baying for revenge. The missed target's name was Kazuya Mishima. After disposing of the guilty parties without so much as dirtying his hands, Mishima began to manipulate G Corporation from the shadows.
A serious marksman? Says here they're based in Italy. A society of exorcists who've historically held influence throughout Europe. What are you planning this time?
ジンが財閥を使ってめちゃくちゃしよったからな。世界を掌握するためには、カズヤを倒すだけでは意味がない。世界中の世論を味方につけねばならん。
Surely you can't be planning on using the society's underground network?
G 社のトップがデビルであることが知れ渡れば、晴れて人間であるわしの正当性を主張できる。今回の大会はその格好の宣伝の場となるじゃろう。間もなくじゃ。
Oh, man.
Raiding their HQ for not returning your calls? You're quite the negotiator.
撃って響かぬならねじ伏せるまで当然の対応じゃ。
If you say so.
More putty patrol. More stormtroopers.
そんなおもちゃではわしは倒せん。
Sei venuto di persona. Allora è vero ciò che si dice sul tuo conto, Heihachi.
貴様が最強のエクソシスト、クラウディオか。
Mi sembrava di aver declinato la tua offerta. I cacciatori Sirius sono unici al mondo e siamo sempre stati indipendenti. Non intendiamo metterci al servizio dei capricci di qualche corporazione.
I love how he's speaking Italian.
わしの事情ではない。くだらん交渉は終わりじゃ。わしがここにじきじき参った意味、分かっておろう。
Se è così, dovrò escogitare un'altra soluzione per farti ragionare.
Osserva!
Which one is the, Dang, man. I am not seeing this guy's patterns. Yeah.
You lose.
Thank you, game.
così, dovrò escogitare un'altra soluzione per farti ragionare. Osserva! Fight! Osserva! Il mio potere!
Dude, I'm holding back. The game has interesting cameo characters. I'm completely in the lost here. I'm just enjoying the game.
そうじゃ。わしは正真正銘人間様だ。しかし、わしの息子和也は違う。
Questo demone. Vuoi davvero opporti a un simile abominio?
じゃから再三通告したはず。わしとお前の目的は同じ。共にデビル討伐を目論むものじゃと。拳での決着はついた。貴様には世論の先導に一役買ってもらうぞ。
You're just looking at the voice characters? Oh, the voice actors?
Day in, day out, I found myself at the library, poring over articles. Company directories, history books, you name it. I scavenged them all, looking for anything I could find on G Corporation's Kazuya, including his historical and familial links to the Mishima Zaibatsu. The truth had to be revealed, even if it meant doing so alone. The Mishimas were warriors hailing back as far as the Taira and Minamoto eras. With the advent of World War, they capitalized on the increased military demand. During my research, I came across two significant names. The first was Jinpachi Mishima. Head of the Mishima clan during the war, he abhorred Nida's conflict and reacted accordingly against the organization's military expansion, by resolving instead to devote his family's legacy solely to martial arts. However, all that changed when Heihachi wrested control of the family helm, proceeding to rename the organization the Mishima Zaibatsu. As its head, Heihachi secured its reputation as a world-leading military firm. Which brings us to the second name, Jin Kazama. Seizing control from Heihachi, he reigned over his empire until only recently. He was also the one who started this damn war, which took everything from me. I dreamed of one day killing him with my bare hands.
That's a little rough.
デビルという存在を世に知らしめ、わしの正当性を主張するには、やはりジンは外せん。
Jin Kazama. So che il suo demone interiore supera perfino quello di Kazuya. Un momento. Chi fosse lui?
Do you know something?
Ci hanno riferito che un essere disumano è apparso in Estremo Oriente.
人間とは思えぬか。確かに奴は得体の知れぬ化け物じゃ。
So that means Jean is...
どこにいようと構わん。とにかく何としてでも見つけ出し、ここに引っ立ててくるのじゃ。
Jin is not innocent at all.
Everything looks clear. En route to the United Nations HQ. Roger that. What?
Invincible strikes. Ugh. I'm here to follow my Assassin's Creed.
Freeze!
Apparently I have the power of Cyclops. Meanwhile... Dun 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 dun. Oh, never mind.
なぜ俺はこんなところに。
I see! That way! Hands on the ground now! Do it!
悪いな。こいつは俺が預からせてもらう。
I like how they start off with like a special move like that. It really doesn't do anything damage help my health, but there's a reason for the fight rather than how Mortal Kombat like talks trash and then they amicably start the fight. I love how sometimes it's not always the the CPU that's the aggressor. So I think that's a nice little touch. I dig the outfit. I dig the outfit too. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. This map taken from Call of Duty.
中東にて風間陣の姿を捉えました。
Is that... Lars?
ほう、奴も陣を狙っていたのか。
Things just got a whole lot more complicated.
すぐさま追跡部隊を向かわせます。
No, there's no point. We'll have to stay one step ahead.
I like
Se
the
l'essere disumano in Estremo Oriente non era Jean, chi era? O cosa era?
I like how they have the table from the 007 movie. What was it? Skyfall? Not Skyfall. The one before Skyfall. Casino Royale. Then it was second movie. I forgot what the second movie was with Daniel Craig.
This lead sent me on a journey through countless documents, where I finally found her name in a single paragraph, Kazumi Hachijo. There was no mention of what kind of life she and Heihachi had led together, but it confirmed that Heihachi was
Quantum of Solace. Yes, that was it.
Kazumi, his mother. That's when I realized something shocking.
When 007's getting a debriefing, that's the kind of computer that he's got.
Established the Zaibatsu was the same year his wife Kazumi had died, and Kazuya had fallen from a cliff, sustaining terrible injuries. What could all this mean?
Who's the kid that keeps getting thrown off the mountain? What's the kid's name? I totally am. I'm so terrible with names, by the way.
We have a handle on Heihachi Mishima's movements. It appears he is conducting a thorough search for Jin Kazama.
ジンを使う気か。作戦の準備を急がせろ。
So Jin's the grandson?
Frustration had become a part of my daily life. Eventually, I ran into a guy in
Gotcha.
a restaurant. His eyes burned with an almost ungodly fighting spirit. And he looked at me as though he could see the darkest depths of my soul. So, you're the one who's been looking into the Mishima Zaibatsu's affairs? He said before making his way to the exit. The way he stared at me from the door let me know that he wanted me to follow him. Hypnotized, I walked slowly towards him. As we left the restaurant, he formally introduced himself. His name was Li Chaolan.
Excellent. 助けた恩を蹴りで返すとはとんだじゃじゃ馬ぶりだ。
助けた恩。ここは私はなぜここに。
記憶システムがまだ正常でないようだな。
I usually rip off the head of the damsel that I saved.
排除します。
やれやれ。手荒なことはしたくないのだがね。
Is there a move list? What the heck does star mean? Did you just taunt me? I'm so confused by the head falling off.
えられるかな。食らうがいい。お別れだ。
Epic finish. The hilarious gimmick with the head.
少し予定が狂ってしまったが、起動テスト完了だ。今の刺激で記憶システムもまともになったのではないかな。
まさかあなたは。変な社長さんのリーなんとか。
変なは余計だが。
I love the music.
あとリー・チャオランだ。まあ思い出してくれて光栄だ。
That was funny. The music was funny right there.
私は一体。
なるほど。完全回復とまではいかなかったか。
I already knew about Li Chaolan's company, Violet Systems, famous for its humanoid research and brilliance in the field of ergonomics. As a child, Li had been adopted by Heihachi Mishima,
My newest creation shall be called Data.
Kazuya of G-Corp, and once shared a rivalry with him in the ring. I listened intently, excited about this new breakthrough. Lee's knowledge went beyond that of any article I had read. What he said next, though, unsettled me.
君は悪魔の存在を信じるかい?
He continued.
I am unsettled.
すべてはカズヤだ。奴の血が三島家を狂わせた。どうかな? 何か思い出したかい? 君がここに来た理由も、君が一緒にいた男のことも思い出せないか?
マスターだった風間陣の命令である男の人と戦ったことは覚えてるんです。それまでにたくさんの戦いをしてきたことも。でもその人がどんな人だったかは全く。
It says while remembering something else.
涙がどうして？
今君の目に溢れているのはその男に会いたいという強い思いさ。人と同じね。
人と同じ。
That's the nicest thing you could have ever said to me.
私の美学に反する。君を彼の居場所へ案内してあげよう。
本当ですか？
ああ、お出かけの時間だ。
If Bicentennial Man had Little Miss, what would this be to her? Little Sir?
適正の生体反応を確認。これは鉄拳臭。
やれやれ、無断侵入と。
Man walks into gas and instantly regrets breathing. Let's see, so this one would be best if I waited until I knocked him down. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Not pain, it's emotion. I'll save you.
もう大丈夫だ。こちらは任せてくれたまえ。
Oh. Man in gas-filled chamber takes off mask to fight. Neckbreaker! Man after my own heart.
こっちだ。行くぞ。
Neckbreaker. A swinging neckbreaker at that. Pro Wrestling 101. For the life of me, I have not been combining buttons. I probably should start looking into doing that.
Tekken 州の質も落ちたものよの。
Uh-oh.
失敗すれば次はないと思え。
It's because you die in the first chance. You live or
I'll
die.
have to handle this myself. Do you have the target in your sights?
捕捉できています。
Prepare the SWAT team. I'm going in.
"私が三島家を追放された本当の理由は、和也の悪魔じみた力に気づいたからではないかと思っている。
I could tell by the look in his eyes that he was telling the truth. A few days later, I headed to Kyoto.
A good liar always
The guy I
blinks.
had contacted was already waiting for me at the rundown house where we'd arranged to meet. I'd like to know more about the mystery of the Hachijo household strength. I decided to be straight up, which seemed to knock the old-timer back. I didn't believe in devils, had no reason to. But Lee had said to me that Kazuya's blood cursed the Mishimas. The archived account on the Hachijo who Heihachi's wife Kazumi belonged to. I arranged to meet a guy who'd served the Hachijo family many years ago. If Kazuya had inherited Kazumi's blood, then maybe this guy could help me. But my efforts were in vain. The old man knew nothing. Then, when I thanked him and was made to leave,
そこのお兄さん、そこの毛、そこの毛、赤い川では水遊び、川が流れた先にもお兄 まで続くよこの鬼遊び
He sung slowly. It was a traditional nursery rhyme in the Hachijo family. When I heard it, I froze. What if the demon represented a mysterious power? Red referred to blood. And the river
Say red, he said crimson.
As the old man hummed on, I shook my head in horror.
Now we fight vampires. Somehow Palpatine returns. How did Palpatine return? Somehow. Real quick. Akuma isn't just a cameo. I was gonna ask, how does Akuma fit in all of this? He couldn't beat Ryu and Ken in the street fighting tournaments, so he came over to the Tekken tournaments. Is that how it works? Ooh! No, no, no. Okay, that's that. So his moveset is still the same. Tell me you have. Wow, they are not letting up on Akuma, are they? I really want to see some of these other moves. So I'm kind of... There we go. So it is. Moves like that. What does the EX mean? Aha! Maybe we'll fight Spider-Man later. Maybe Spider-Man saves the reporter. I forgot about that move. I am trying my best not to hit the combos. Do you have something for that? Oh, that's it! I want to hit that so badly. Did I not get it? Dang it, I want to hit that so badly.
Ci hanno riferito che un essere disumano è apparso in Estremo Oriente.
まさか ジャック6貴様 G 社の何のことだ誰だこいつは
He's not registered in our database.
Ah. All right, I'm done messing around. I'm like holding back, but I'm still rolling forward. One of the Army Men and Small Soldiers, man, that is a movie I have not seen in a good minute. Tommy Lee Jones character. Thank you, man. We are the Gorgonites and we seek Gorgon. Gorgon. When my people are threatened, they go into hiding. Young Kristen Dunst? She was in that movie? I didn't know that. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
和美殿の願いに従い、うぬと三島和也に死をもたらす者。
平八さんを殺してください。そして和也のことも。
すべては和美殿の願い。
何？和美じゃと？和美が貴様にわしと和也を殺すよう依頼しておったじゃと？はっ、バカバカしい。その話が本当なら、なぜ今頃になって現れた？
うぬらが力を持つまで待っておっただけのこと。今ここで和美殿との約束果たそう。ファイト。弱小必滅。
Hold on, I want the super. Down forward, down forward. Yep. These two. Come on, I want the super. I want the super, I don't care if I lose. Okay, I care a little bit. Get out of my way. Doesn't matter. I want the super. I want the super so badly. I want to know if they do it in this game. Oh my gosh. Well, that might have been it. These are the kicks, right? No, no. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's why it's not working. That was it. See, the move list right here says, like, it's supposed to be Y and B, but it's not. It's X and Y. That's why I was doing it wrong. Dang it. I was trying to grab him. Tell me I gotta do both battles again because I'm just having. I could be stuck on this fight all day and I'll be happy. Tell me that. Is this a super? No, it's just a X move. Epic cinematic finish. I'm holding back. Dang it, man. That combo. I hate that combo. Holding back. Die 1,000 deaths! Was that supposed to happen?
Explosion confirmed at the Mishima Dojo. We've lost sight of Heihachi Mishima.
まさか母が平八と俺を殺そうとしていただととんだ茶番だそれにしてもあの男何か気のような力を放って
Is this the first time they crossed over? I'm sorry, but Akuma makes so much sense to this
The
game.
minute I got back from Kyoto, I learned that the war had escalated further. The world's media was buzzing with news about the Zaibatsu, including the attack on Lee's Violet systems. It was then that I received an email from Lee himself, saying he wanted to introduce me to someone who was well versed in the Mishima Zaibatsu's affairs. At last, my investigation was back on track. The email concluded with a name I'd yet to come across. Lars Alexanderson.
こんな場所にラースという人がいるのですか？
私は三島財閥から離脱した反乱軍を密かに支援していてね。各地にこのような施設を提供しているのさ。止まれ。やれやれ。スポンサーに銃を向けるとは相変わらず物騒だな君は。
警戒はするに越したことはないのでね。
What's with the guns in this game? Clearly they mean nothing.
まさか治ったのか。あっ、
ナース、やっと会えました。
感動の再会、まさにエクセレント。確保したジンの状況は。
もう丸2日目覚めていない。アザゼルとの戦いのダメージは計り知れないようだ。
なるほど。ところで君はジンを奪ってどうするつもりなのかな。国連の諜報組織を敵に回してまでジンを必要とする理由があるのだろう。
それは
多数の生体反応を確認。鉄拳衆です。
嗅ぎつかれたか。
私も行きます。
これを使え。
了解。排除します。
Roger, Roger.
アリサ、ここは俺たちが食い止める。その隙にジンを。
はい。
Hey, that actually took power away from me. I'm really annoyed by that. Did I just swing my head around? Oh my gosh. Getting harder. The game is getting harder. Hey, you know I know how to do that too in pro wrestling. You know what I find? All for show.
Acquire the tower. Be quick.
Give me that hair. Give me that hair pushback. I want that hair pushback. You got past me. I was so close.
You've got a date with death.
行きます。やー死ね。やーや
Oh yeah.
Not so fast.
アルファリーダーへこちらブラボー D ジンは確かに受け取ったよ。これよりプラン E を実行する。総員退避。はいさ。それでは諸君、いい夢を。
I like it. It was epic.
まさか最初から敵をわざとあそこへおびき寄せて爆破する作戦だったのか。
無事にジンも運び出せた。異論はないはずだが。まあ、修繕費は三島財閥に利子をつけて払ってもらう。心配無用さ。
ジン、お前にはまだやってもらわなければならないことがある。こんなところで終わらせるわけにはいかないんだ。
What do they hope to achieve by sheltering Jean? This could be interesting to watch.
Did she just survive that explosion?
Lars Alexanderson was younger than I expected. When Lee described him to me, of how he'd escaped...
That's upsetting. That upsets me so much, because that would have been such a great little way to see the second person go.
His eyes told a story of sadness hidden deep within. In the sterile air of Violet Systems, where he and Lee were holed up together, Lars explained to me that he was Heihachi's illegitimate child. Heihachi had fathered him to cast aside all doubt.
Now, Heihachi is also dead, right? Akuma did kill him, right?
Lars existed solely for that purpose. I could barely contain my excitement at not only meeting a blood relative, but also at learning this revelation. While Lars and Lee conversed, I overheard something that shocked me. Jin Kazama had been found. Jin Kazama, Kazuya's son and Heihachi's grandson. The hatred I had held deep inside surged through my veins like a tidal wave. Jin had put the wheels in motion that led to me losing everything. Then, as if finally putting his feelings into words, Lars muttered, there was no mistaking what he had said.
Well, so is she, apparently. Meanwhile...
やはりいくら考えても覚えん。
今ここで風見殿との約束果たそう。
豪気というあの男、なぜ風見のことを。
豪気と名乗った男の行方は現在追跡中です。
奴はわしと和也を殺めると言っておった。必ず和也のもとへ向かうはずだ。 ところでジンはどうなった？
それが部隊は全滅した模様です。
全滅じゃと？はっ、所詮その程度だったということか。大きなるものが現れ、和也のもとへ向かう。そしてジンの線が断たれた。なるほど、これは面白い筋書きができそうじゃ。今すぐ全世界にわしが死んだという情報を流せ。大会も中止じゃ。
I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying this too.
He's alive? That was the first thing I thought when I saw Jean.
Somehow Hayachi has returned. Somehow.
I took the opportunity to quietly pocket a screwdriver. The man who had stolen
This game's dope.
from me lay before my eyes.
I was kind of like skeptical when Nintendo Wheel rolled it, but now I'm having a lot of fun with it.
ジンを殺してやりたい思いは同じさ。だが、この戦いを終わらせられるのはこいつしかいないんだ。
It was as if Lars could read my mind. He explained that when Jin woke up, he would try to use Jin's power to put a stop to all the fighting. All I could do was nod in agreement.
Boo-hoo, my wife and child are dead.
ターゲットは G 社のミレニアムタワーに向かったとのこと。
There's no reason to get us all dead too.
死亡の方により G 社の勝利は確実だと世界中が沸き立っております。
ここまでは狙い通りじゃな。例の準備はできておるか？はい。鍵となるのは豪気よ。和也とて安相手ではデビル化せざるを得まい。
映像を全世界に流す準備はできております。
和也がデビルであることを暴いた映像を流せば G 社の信用も地に落ちる。その上で和也を葬れば世論は三島財閥に一気に傾くじゃろう。ドクター・アベルが残した最強兵器がわしの勝利を世界へ轟かせるのじゃ。和也よ、豪気者とも消し去ってくれる。
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Has Heihachi Mishima's death signaled the end of the war?
Man in sandals seems unimpressed. That's a first. He saved the lives of his minions.
貴様を葬る場所を選んだだけだ。
Tomiyama Kuma.
殺す前に一つ聞いておく。貴様なぜ母のことを知っている？八条家の名残か何かか？かつて和美殿には命を助けられた。ただそれだけのこと。
Is that a question you really want to know the answer to, ever? How do you know my mother? I don't think anybody wants to know that answer, ever. Boom! More Akuma time! I know, I am so excited. It's time to finish this.
これで終わりだ。これがウヌの真の力か。面白い。心ゆくまでしようぞ。Fight.
Dang it, that's not what I wanted. That is what I wanted, though. Wait, how did I do that? Okay, no, it's not. It was just the... That was just the, Phase 1, Phase 2.
風見を知っておったのか。
三島和也がデビル化した映像、複数のカメラで捉えました。と
はいえ風見はもういない。すべてを終わったこと。最終承認システム起動。
Yeah, final hit camera angle was pretty cool.
これで終わりじゃ。
I saw that in
ついに全てが終わった。これで世界にわしの勝利が轟くのじゃ。
Independence Day. How was that Independence Day blast?
I couldn't take my eyes off the live broadcast. Next to me, Lee and Lars barked orders frantically, desperately trying to verify whether the images were a hoax or not. The demon on screen was unlike anything I'd imagined. No, it was something much more horrific. The devil incarnate.
The demon-like creature you see on your screens is apparently Kazuya Mishima, said to be controlling G Corporation from the shadows. World leaders are currently debating whether to believe.
The reports just in that the creature has been subdued by the Mishima Zaibatsu.
I'd long assumed this war was between humans. That my family, my hometown, had been razed to the ground by people.
esaudito le tue richieste. Ora non posso fare altro.
ああ、世界の覇権はすでにわしの手に落ちた。
He's got the whole world in his hand.
もう不要だ。
Diavolo.
We've yet to confirm whether the footage you're seeing is real. If it is, however, it would seem Mishima Zaibatsu is on the side of justice.
Public opinion is turning against us. We're running out of options.
問題ない。最後に笑うのは俺だ。
何事じゃ。
衛星兵器が地球へ向け落下しています。
An unknown informant has claimed that Mishima Zaibatsu downed its own satellite. Look, there it is. It's really fallen.
どういうことじゃ。
We have to get out of here. Move! Move! The Mishima Zaibatsu satellite has crash landed. Scenes of chaos unfolding.
まさか、和也。
イハチ、貴様は俺を超えられん。
Mishima Zaibatsu faces intense scrutiny from around the world. With recent events brought to light, anti-Mishima sentiments have grown around the world.
当主、もはや三島財閥を立て直すことは。
おのれ、和也。あの時からだ。
Those 6 guys have nothing to do now.
そのせいで母さんは。
すべてはあの時。
The Zaibatsu downing their own satellite weapon and destroying an entire town left no doubt in my mind that this war was not between humans. The atrociousness of the fighting was inconceivable to the average person, and they soon forgot about Kazuya transforming into a devil, instead choosing to believe that the Zaibatsu were the antagonists. The concept of good and evil changed every day. What a world we live in. I was probably the only person on the planet not paying attention to the news. To me, evil was that which had taken everything away from me, and I couldn't rest until I put a stop to it. So I went directly to the Mishima Zaibatsu's headquarters and told them I would expose them for what they are.
Oh, that's smart.
I knew I was risking my life just to be laughed off, but I couldn't stand by and watch the world descend further into chaos. Still, they paid me no attention. Bereft of all hope, I wandered around town aimlessly. But then, a man dressed in black approached me silently and told me that Heihachi had agreed to meet me. A few hours later, I was placed in a car and driven in a completely different direction than the Zaibatsu's headquarters. When I arrived at my destination, Heihachi Mishima was there waiting for me.
What? Fatality. That's all I want to hear. Like, just nothing else. Don't show me anything.
三島家の真実を報道したいというのであれば、相応の情報は持ち合わせているのであろうな。
At that time, I had no idea why Heihachi had suddenly agreed to meet with me.
Well, the fact that he was alive, right?
His eyes latched onto mine, filling me with unshakable fear.
Nobody knows he's alive.
I have delved deep into the history of the Mishimas from Jinpachi Mishima to the family's connection to Kazumi Hachijo. The year you declared the establishment of the Mishima Zaibatsu was the same year your wife Kazumi passed away, and that your son sustained terrible injuries from falling off a cliff. To me, that sounds like one hell of a coincidence now, doesn't it?
Allow me to expose the evil man's evil
ただ
plan.
の記者ではなさそうだ。よかろう。
Sherlock Holmes.
その全てを世界に公表する。その約束が果たされるなら、わしが全てを語ろう。
At that time, I had no idea why he wanted me to reveal everything on his behalf. But I was getting so close to the truth I had long fought to uncover that I couldn't turn down this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The devil's blood in Kazuya and the blood of Kazumi's family, the Hachijos, remains shrouded in mystery. I listened closely to every word, each step inching closer to the truth.
あやつがわしの父、ジンパチの道場に来たのは、まだ年端もいかぬ少女の頃じゃった。共に汗水流し、武道に明け暮れる中、つまりライバル。武道とは、真偽ともに己を追い込む孤独な世界。和美は次第に、わしにとって唯一無二の存在となっていった。息子の和也も生まれ、わしらは幸せじゃった。特に和美は、和也のことを目に入れても痛くないほど溺愛しておった。すべての歯車が狂ったのは、貴様の言う通り、その年のこと。稽古中、和美が突然倒れおった。和美は信じられぬほどの高熱を出しており、急ぎ病床に寝かせたのだが、和美。
She tried to kill you?
じゃが翌日、熱が下がった和美は前日の出来事を覚えておらず、いつも通りの和美であった。それはまるで人格を2つ抱えた人間と共におるような感覚じゃった。そんな日が幾日も続いた。そしてある日、よっふんほっんせい。和美？
貴様はいずれ世界を脅かす存在になる。
何の夢を見ている？
故に今死を与えるのだ。
和美、やめ！
まだわからぬか、なぜ我がこの家に嫁いだのか。
まさか。
我ら八丈家は貴様のような人間を消すために太古から存在しておる。その使命を今果たす。死ねい！手は気にしてくれる。まだ行くだ平八さん、よろしゅうお頼申します。いい子ね。月が綺麗ですね。
和美。
Now, was she possessed or is she part demon? Yeah, I figured that she passed on. What I mean, but here's the thing. Maybe that was one of my theories, but the other one was like the bloodline is susceptible to being demon possessed. I guess that was my second.
But why did you drop Kazuya off a cliff? He was just an innocent boy.
和美の血を受け継ぐなら人間でないと考えた。落とせば死ぬであろう崖に落とし、生きて戻れば人間でないということになる。そして奴は案の定それでは死ななんだ。
This is still confusing. Is he the bad guy or not?
私はあの時和也を殺しておくべきじゃった。もうわしに残された道は一つ。 すべての真実を語り、世に是非を問うことだけ。家族を殺され、貴様はわしを恨んでおるのだろう。
How do you know about that?
バカめ！貴様のことなど永遠に調査済みじゃ。バックにラースたちがいることもな。
Let me go! Just let me know one thing. What does this war mean to you?
The most overdramatic falling asleep ever.
When I came to, I was on a wharf with Lars. I had no idea where I was or what he was doing there. Lars said he'd received a message from the Zaibatsu telling him to come here. He bundled me into his car and then took me back to Violet Systems. As we drove back, Heihachi's words ran through my mind over and over. Why did he let me interview him like that? Why did he leave everything to me? And what was that mournful look in his eyes? Question upon question whirled through my mind, but not a single answer.
戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているかそれだけのこと。行くとするか。
Exactly. That doesn't answer my question.
Everything went down only.
This confirms that I asked the right question.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Lee was fervently trying to ascertain Heihachi's whereabouts. Eventually, his spy satellite spotted him and transmitted a picture to us. I stood there in shock. The man I'd spoken to was somewhere unbelievable.
It's over, Anakin! What's up, Chase? How are you? Is it the final battle? The final battle is on Mustafar. Hey, oh. You sorry you got home later than I asked? No worries. You know, if I'm supposed to be, if this is the bad guy, if I am the bad guy, I play an awful lot of this game as the bad guy. I love that, by the way, where certain memories pop up in the middle of the fight, and not just for me, but it happens for the other side as well. Right into the lava. Chase really wants that conversation. I am wildly invested in this story, by the way, so I'm going to say yes on that one. I saw your message on Discord. I'll go ahead and text you, but I have no idea. I was just spitballing. But you just missed a really... I don't know if you've ever seen this game before, played this game. I don't know. I'm a noob to Tekken. But this has been a badass story. Dude, I am holding... I'm not holding, I'm actually... Oh my gosh, this game is so cool, man. I thought it would just be a boring little, like, player A fights player B. I mean, I've been so wildly interested in this. This is like a bad guy versus bad guy story, isn't it? What I got to repeat myself? Oh, the threesome answer, is that what you want? The question? Oh my gosh, I don't understand how I fell like that. Whoop! See Daisy. Is this the mountain I threw him off of? Is that why it's so ironic? Or iconic? Oh, he was out on the ad. You gotta love the ads. Yeah, I know. I was saying that I'm having such a awesome time playing this. Why is it freaking fireball so? Come on! You can't get close. Dang it. I want to keep him against the wall, not me. Nah, dang it. You haven't played this yourself? If you like, dang it. I knew he was gonna do that too. If you like fight games that have a story, then I recommend this. I think the NetherRealm stories from Mortal Kombat 9 on up are pretty cool. The Injustice stories are pretty cool. And so far, I've really liked this one. What happened? Don't tell me I lost. It took me a while. It took me a while. I didn't understand like the first 2 or 3 chapters, but it pieced together pretty well. But it also confuses the life out of me, because it's like sometimes I'm the good guy, sometimes I'm the bad guy. And the motivation is there to make me understand where he's coming from, even though he's a bad guy. Oh man, round 4.
Fight.
Oh, good. I love the slow-mo when we're both attacking at the same time. Like, who's got Who's gonna get the advantage? That's so hard to judge. That's so hard to judge, because you start with such little power, but that's camouflage. You actually got a lot of power. The music's epic. I'm actually really happy with the music. Dang, man, I gotta roll backwards. Woo, that one was not... That one wasn't that close. Akuma from the... Akuma makes sense to the story too? Yeah, he did. It was a side chapter. I mean, it didn't make sense to the whole game itself, but his presence didn't deter from it either. Come on! I cannot move. I am not holding. I am not jumping. Yeah, I'll message you on Discord there, Chase. If we're gonna make it for content, then yeah, we'll have to do it a little bit later because I'm about to get off. I think I gotta go downstairs and help out with the rest of my kids. My wife's sick today. Double hit. Ouch. You killed my mother. Well, Jin didn't wake up in time. The Nintendo Switch Direct is tomorrow. I forgot all about that. Get some rest, Chase. Thanks for swinging by. It's all good. We'll get to that conversation. However awkward that may be. We call that poetic justice. Come on, give me. I gotta get the Terminator thumbs up. Oh, you're not leaving? Oh, okay. I'm only gonna be on for like 15 more minutes.
Truth be told, I'm lucky to still be alive. No normal person could understand the reality of everything I've seen. The truth of it all. Our world was dragged into a war between humans and devils. I'm just one person, but it is my job as a reporter to get the truth out, which is exactly why I'm writing this piece now. One day, the fighting will end. I just hope that when it does, the world will be at peace.
Yo. Hey, you know what? That was epic. That was epic. I love tonight's stream. Could have been a one-off, but you know what? That was... From the moment we started to right now, that was awesome. Perfect stream length game. It could have been a little bit longer, probably because I played on the normal difficulty. Thank you for the GG. But I kind of want to just shy away from doing hard modes because I'm not like... I care more about the story. I don't care about, you know, being the best. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out. You probably had the same disappointment. Well, hard is not overrated. Hard is for the pro gamer, you know? Like, me, I'm a casual gamer. I just like to play games for stories and lore. I love it. I think easy might be easy, you know, and I don't want to do that either. I want to have fun. I think your normal is just for your everyday average player, you know, who wants to play the game and have a good time and also be challenged at the same time. So, I mean, it's not like I beat this game perfect straight through. I mean, I got my butt kicked a couple times. So, to me, that was fun. Even the losses were fun. But, you know, when we rolled the Nintendo wheel and it popped up with Tekken 7, I was kind of like, I kind of bit my lip and I was like, oh, I don't know, Tekken, But then I saw it had a story mode, we played the story mode, and I was hooked by Chapter 3. I was like, alright, where's this going? Where's this going? And then you kind of mentioned Akuma, and I forgot Akuma and Capcom did have a partnership with Tekken, so I was like, okay, now I'm a little excited because I do know Akuma. How does he fit in this world? Well, they kind of incorporated him pretty good in this story, I think. Great, thank you for the gift sub to Chase and Scooter. That gift sub will give Chase and Scooter some points to vote for a game on my Discord. As always, I will go through that spiel here right after this. Did I miss a message? That to me? I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about right there. If someone anonymous gifts, do you still have to roll? I cannot gift anonymous. I cannot gift anonymous a roll, no. Sorry, I didn't see that message. So if there is anonymous, then I cannot. I don't think anonymous is a username that anybody on Twitch has. Tekken 8 coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2. To be honest, if I'm given the choice, I would like to go PC, PlayStation, Nintendo. As much as I like Nintendo and Nintendo games, I'd rather play on the PC. The only reason why Tekken is on the Nintendo spin wheel is the rules are, at exclamation point March will re-explain this, but the rules is that if a character pops up on Super Smash Ultimate, its games and all its sequels and everything else are legal to be played. So Snake, for example, is not a Nintendo character. It's a Nintendo ally, but it's not Nintendo's character. But we'll still play Metal Gear if, or any of the Metal Gear games, because for Nintendo spins. Sora is not a Nintendo character, but I will play Kingdom Hearts. Only because Sora does appear in Smash Ultimate, Super Smash Ultimate. So if, like Donkey Kong, I have all DK games, I have all Zelda games, for Link, you know, all these games are there because there is a character that is inside Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that kind of gives me an ability. Which of the Castlevania characters are in there? Is it Trevor? Handheld with 60 FPS. Is that what the Switch 2 is gonna be? Because I really didn't like Switch 1's graphics, but hence all the Castlevania Nintendo month. Yeah, well, that's the wheel's fault. Okay. Simon's the one that's in Smash Bros. What's going on here?
やはり G 社は戦争を止める気はないようだ。
はい、各地で侵攻を開始しています。このままでは。
これが平八なき後の世界だ。そもそも世界にこの戦乱を引き起こしたのが貴様であるならば、これを収めるのもまた貴様の宿命。あとはお前しかいないんだ。ああ、俺がやらねば。デビルの力を持つ者として和也は俺が殺す。
Well, that's kind of dark. Rarely, if ever, do they forgive them. All right. Let's go ahead and call that there, then. I'm going to go ahead and open up my... I got to quit out the game. Hold on. Boy, it is not letting me quit. There's always another way. All right, there we go. Okay. So, to end the stream, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up the files here. My usual set of stuffs. And we're going to explain what's about to happen here. So, Great Many Faces, thank you for the gift sub. We're going to go ahead. Oops, I don't know why I did that. I didn't mean to do that. We're going to go ahead and thank you for the gift sub. You get 1,000 points for the sub. And it's roll time. Okay, so what's about to happen is Gray just got 1,000 points for the sub, which I do award subs with points. Those points, you go to Discord and you can vote on what game you'd like to see me play on Saturdays and Sundays. I play that to its entirety. And the next game on deck will be the one I immediately play after I beat the current game, which is The Legend of the Dragoon right now. So, Gray got 1,000 points that he can use to vote on the next game. As for Chase and Scooter, you will get a percentage automatically that will be shared. And that percentage is 30, so you get 300 points yourself. All you have to do is go to my Discord, or you can save your points to use on a game. Just hit me up on Discord if you want to know who's in the lead with what points. And with that being said, also Gray, I need to I saw you wanted to add or put your points towards the game. So you can always combine your points with another's to combine for a game that you collectively want to see, or you can just hold on to those points. Whereas right now, there's thousands of points on the next game. So your 300 is probably not going to do much, but it's there, and it will not expire. It's on my computer. I save the file every single stream, and I update it, hopefully every Saturday is when I try to update it. On top of that, I will roll One gift sub is 1d4. And I have 100 awards on my screen here that range anywhere from being timed out, and that is award, all the way down to becoming a mod, to changing the game, or picking what the next stream will be, things like that. Right now, 1d4, we roll. We got a 4. And I owe a fun with chat. As the giftee, I would say, Gundam vs. Xeon for PS2. Is that the one I played randomly that one day? You wanted me to finish that? Don't ever ask Gray for what game. He's got like 80,000 points. So, I mean, he can mop the floor with me for the next 2 years. So I have a fun with chat. Yeah. Was that the game that I had played on the one-off that you had gotten the last time? Same basic thing? That game was kind of fun. It's taking me a little bit of time to learn it, but we'll get to it. We'll do it. I'll set it up and probably allocate the appropriate amount of points automatically. But you only need 1 point higher than the present leader, which I think is Echo the Dolphin right now. The other one is better? Nice. The Switch 2 should be between Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5 graphics. Really? If they have that kind of high graphics on a Switch, that would be fantastic. Fun with chat would be like a fighting game or Mario Kart stream, but that will be coming. Most likely it will happen right after Castlevania. It is on my list of things I owe. So we'll get it done. See, Gray's got so many points that he could put you in second place, and then your game would be after his game, or your game would be after the Dragoon, and he can wait. You know, it's up to, I mean, you guys can take your time and determine what order and which games you would like to see me play. But yeah, if Gray wants to help boost your game chase, I mean, like your 300 points plus, you know, part of his 80,000 will certainly get that game up to high ranks there. Do you want to do torture or let me have fun? You know what? Let's see here. Silent Hill 2, and if you know me at all, you know I hate horror, was one of the games that I had to play. And I did. So I mean, that was kind of torture. Right now I am stuck in The Legend of the Dragoon, which is a 45-hour game. So there's that kind of torture, but I am having fun with it. So it's just tediously long is all. With the new wheel coming that I will be spinning April 1st or right after Castlevania, there's a chance that I might actually start playing sub games in the middle of the week. That way I can expedite games a little bit faster with sub-voted games. So you got to keep your eye on my stream a little bit closer now, because I might have a one-off Nintendo game, or I might actually just be playing the sub game, or I might be playing a month-long Dark Souls. I don't know. Maybe I play a very long Kingdom Hearts. You got to keep your eyes on this. Mary-Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 licensed to drive on GameCube for 3 hours. You're giving me a time frame? Hey, you know what? I have seen some ridiculous games being requested of like streamers who are kind of doing something similar to me, and they just have a good time. So you don't know. Maybe I do want the Olsen twins, all right? You have no idea. Maybe the game is really good. Played Barbie's Dream House. It'd probably be the best game I've ever played in my life. Oh, you streamed it? You didn't like it? That's all. That's Baldur's Gate 3 was one of the requests. But you know what? Okay, so the torture there was it was very long. So there was the tediousness of that. I didn't want it to end, though. It was way too much fun. You don't want to torture me that bad? It's your votes, man. It's your points. I don't care. I thank you for your support by hanging out in this channel. I thank you for the support. If you choose to donate any bits or money or sub, it doesn't matter. But this is my thanks for the support, as I will play the game you want to torture me with. And if that's what you want to see, I mean, it's your points. I mean, the Rugrats game is really good, which seems like a troll. See, that's what I'm talking about. Games that might sound like a troll, maybe aren't. Maybe they are actually pretty fun. All right. I know there are some Simpsons games that are pretty trolly, but some are actually pretty fun, you know. All right, everybody. I am underneath the 5 viewer threshold, so I will not be going on any raids. Whoever you wish to go and view right now, just let them know I sent you. Have a good evening. I have to go take care of my wife here. And, yeah. I will be back on tomorrow with some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We're going to finish that up, hopefully. That was the one of the other last... That's like one of the last games that I'm in the middle of right now. So, let's get it done. And then if we get it done tomorrow or by Thursday, we'll spin one more on the wheel. Till then, I will catch you on the next. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace. I'm out. Take it easy.